Trappers. New guys getting into it. Trappers have been doing it for a while. All I want to do with this channel is I want to help you, the trapper, whether you're new or whatever. I want to help you get, out and get out in the line, get some fur in the shed. So, we talked about it before in a previous video. We took a number 1 long spring and we modified it, and we made a number 11 out of it. And that was, just to show you, you could go out and you could buy a cheaper trap for a couple dollars, and then you can go out and modify it. And for maybe say $10, well, you got a raccoon trap, you got a mink trap, you got a muskrat trap. Either way, you modified it, you made it better, it's stronger, it's better. So anyhow, what we have here is a Victor number 11 double long spring, and this is how you're going to see them most of the time. And even the new traps will come with this big ring here. Okay, and that's fine. And it's fine, you can leave it there and you can use it. And you have this, the mount here for your swivel on the end of your spring, and that's fine, you leave it there. Because with the double long spring, when that raccoon is pulling on these on these springs, his paw's down here and he's pulling against the spring. Now, you ain't gonna, obviously it compresses, but it's a, I mean, reality, you can, you're gonna hold them. They ain't gonna have as much forgiveness as a Duke 1.5. A Duke 1.5, they're a little more, in my opinion, a little bit more easier to compress. Now, you're gonna see a lot of people like 1.5s because they're the coil springs, and guys just don't like using long springs, let alone a number 11s. But when it comes down to it, they're a pretty neat trap for an affordable price. So here's a bone stock. This is showing it again, a bone stock Victor number 11 double long spring. And somebody at one point modified it and put this swivel on there. What you can do, and I just did, is you cut your chain about 8 links in from either end, and you put a center swivel there. And then you take that ring off I showed you here on the end. You get rid of that, cut it off, get rid of it. You don't need that shit. And you put a swivel on the end. It's a little bit stronger, crush proof, not crush proof, just as long as it's from a reputable trap supply dealer. One that ain't gonna crush. But anyhow, so right there now we got a fully functional all day long. I don't really necessarily have to worry about a raccoon pulling out of this thing, because, well, one, he ain't gonna get as much, he's not gonna be able to yank on his leg and pull so much that it would cause, ripping the skin or whatever you might do. We all know what they do for the most part, but you got the swivel, so it's a better way to safely hold fur. That way it's there when you get there, and well, that raccoon just may be a little bit more comfortable waiting for you to get there. Something else you can do, now I'll drop a link below here for Dale Billingsley of Billingsley brand lures. You can take these, sorry, I turned the screen back on here. You can take these number 1 long springs, and it's the same end. What you do is you take your hook spreader tool, and you open that J hook, take that out, and then I just ran drill bit correct size through over here on the end. I hope you can see that. Drilled through right there below, and then attach the chain there. Now, instead of being over here, and when he's pulling the whole way down here, and his paw's coming down here. So now he can get down to the base of that where the jaws go through the frame, and he can, it's a better chance for him opening, pulling out, more than likely pulling out, or going from a full pad catch to a toe catch. So with doing that, you put it over here, so now he's pulling this way. So he's pulling this way, well, now he's got the spring to fight. And, well, I mean, heck, just another way to keep him comfortable, and you can sleep well at night knowing that, hey, whatever you got in that trap, whether it be, whether you set it for a pocket set, or you just have it on a trail for a blind set or whatever. It's a better chance of that fur bearer, raccoon, whatever it may be, being there. And then what we did with this here is we had this extra chain, so we just made it longer. We also did, I picked this up used, and it was already swiveled here at the end. They got rid of that big ring. And all we did here is we came into the middle. There was an S-hook there. I didn't count the links on this one. And we center swiveled it. So now, he's going to be out here, and he can twist and turn and flop and carry on. And you can go out and you can, collect your fur bear out of the trap and then reset it and, well, do it again. So, something else, see why we're here, is the 1.5s, they run about, I don't know, you're going to pay, depending who you go to, depending what state you're in, I guess, per se. I think I can get 1.5s, Duke 1.5s for about $85, maybe a little bit more, a dozen, depending. So you're going to spend anywhere from 80 to, say 90 bucks. So you're going to spend anywhere from 80 to 90 bucks on a dozen of Duke 1.5 2-spring coil spring trap. And it's going to come with your, standard pan and brass washer, 1 yards, and you can throw it right out there, and that's fine. I've done it. I have a whole bunch of traps over the years I've been modifying. Because, well, they work, but why not make them better? Because, we don't all know everything, and, well, better time to do it when you find something out. Do it and test it on your line, and it's only going to make it better, guys. It's only going to make it better. I'm not going to, I'm not, me and other trappers, we're not going to be telling you this stuff to, we don't want to see you fail. But all we did here is we came in 8 links from either end, it don't matter. And this is already swiveled in the side. So all you do is you come in 8 links and you just cut a link out. Cut a link out here and center swivel it. That tell you what, you just made a hell of a trap. Now you're going to spend about $10 for, say, enough swivels to center swivel a dozen of traps. You're going to spend about $10 and you're going to have about 3 left over. So for $100, you got a dozen of traps. They're brand new. Now if you're water trapping and they're oily and whatnot, well, you just take them out of the box and put them in the water. And I'm going to tell you right now, and if I have one laying around, if not, I'll go buy one and we'll make a video of it. I'll go grab a brand new Duke 1.5 out of a box, oil and all. We'll put it in the water. We'll go catch a raccoon, a possum, a muskrat. You can do it. Or you put a little time into it and you rust it, get it rusty, and dye it, dip it, whatever you want to do. And you go put some fur in your truck. So, well, we're getting closer to the season, guys, and it's getting exciting. So I'm going to come up with, get some other stuff together here. And if you haven't yet, we're getting closer to season, and it's going to be a heck of a season. I mean, last year we did 60 red fox. I think we did 25 raccoons. We didn't get any muskrats. I think we picked up maybe 10 possums. It was a heck of a year. We were going crazy. It was a bunch of canine trapping. Didn't do as much raccoon trapping as I wanted to. But anyhow, so, if you're watching this and you like the other videos and you want to learn more and get out in the line this October, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. And hit the bell. It'll notify you when I put a video up, and you ain't got to double check. It saves you the hassle, and it don't cost you a dime, and don't cost any trapper a dime. And hitting the like button too, it helps the algorithm. Shows YouTube, hey, these people like this stuff, and well, it just helps us all out. So well, till next time, guys. Tight chains.